welcome to Enchanted Moments Podcast. I'm Monica,
I'm Spencer.
and today we're going to talk about an issue that is pertinent to this lovely time of the year when everybody is totally stressed out and we need to have more patience. Spencer did not know I was going to do this.
As
Here
I
it
was
is.
expressing my lack of patience.
This time of the year, we have a lot of lack of patience. We were joking the other day. Last week, we had I called the Nice Man Day because we had a whole day of lovely men coming in and doing shopping, and they were all just so friendly and happy. And enjoying their day, and it was just lovely because usually, we have days when there's just very stressed out people. So I named it Nice Man Day. Yesterday we also had Nice Man Day. Lovely gentleman got his own chime down because none of us could reach it. So it is just what it is. You know what I mean? It was just lovely. So here's the thing. This is the time of year towards the holiday season, or even just after the holiday season, when people are still stressed out from it. So within about a month, we get 2 weeks before, we get 2 weeks after. Everything is kind of a mess. And any issue that seems to be in your life becomes a bigger issue. Family, oh my goodness. Family things just go crazy, and I mean, for everybody, it's not, you might have a good family thing going, but they get all stressed out and all these issues come up. And so then you have kids, and how many kids now are on the spectrum? Goodness, most of them are somewhere on that.
The spectrum we're all on.
The chart, yeah, I figure I was the chart when I was younger, but we just lose our perspective, and it's really important that we just remember that it's not our issue. We take everybody's issues on. It's not yours. If somebody has a problem and they dump on you, you have to remember it's not yours. You cannot take that on, or we would have a pile on our backs right now, because any one of us who is kind or empathetic or compassionate, first of all, we're all overwhelmed because of what's going on in the world. So we've got that as just a base, and then we load on our own families, our friends, our work people, customers. It doesn't matter. Everybody has things that are just bubbling beneath the surface, that this extra bit of stress just goes, surprise! And it usually is a surprise. So first of all, you'll be smacked because you weren't expecting it, and then, hello, we have to deal with it. So my recommendation is that everybody practice yogic breathing, because it resets your nervous system. So it's a simple thing. You just breathe in to a count and breathe out to a longer count. So depending on how you like to do your breath work, it's either a big deep breath, hold it for a second, and then expel your air, but it has to be the longer breathe out than breathe in. If you can manage to do that for 3 minutes, it totally resets your nervous system. It affects all of you. And sometimes maybe we need to do that more than once a day. But I've been trying to start my day with breathing. You can do it in a car. You can do it while driving, as long as you're not doing circular breathing. Circular breathing will set you free. So we just breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Give it a second, breathe in, hold it for a second, and then breathe out. And do that for 3 minutes. 3 minutes goes by pretty quickly, actually. And Krem is back. So it's a tough time for everyone. It's a joyful time, and yet there's so much stress that comes with that. So I think it's super important that we don't let every single thing bother us. Krem left a surprise for us on the carpet this morning. So, and those things just make it's like the last straw, right? It's the last thing. And when you get that last thing, all of a sudden everything else comes up. And so you just go, oh my gosh, this thing and this thing, this thing. And I get it. I totally get it. I have had to deal with some things, and it's not fun. And, is it real? No, I don't think so. I think it's just everybody has to place that stress somewhere, So if that's the thing that's really been on your mind, that's where all that stress is going to land. And so you just have to remember that everybody's dealing with it. We love to think this is the most joyful time of the year, and it is, but it's also probably the most stressful. Just everything piles up, everything's coming to end. Taxes are due at the end of the year, yada, yada, yada. There's nothing you can escape from. So we just have to not make that our issue. If it's our issue, then take it. But if it's not your issue, we have to learn to let those things go. We really do. And the next time we have a podcast, we're going to talk about visioning, but we're also going to talk about the end of the year and that cycle of letting go what no longer serves us. So as you're going through all this stress, keep a notepad with you and let those things flow that you may not want to carry over into the next year. We don't have to. We do not have to carry things around with us that are not ours and that we no longer have a use for. We're just going to let those things go. But right now, it's going to be hard to do that because we're right in the middle of it. So just practice that yogic breathing, reset your nervous system as often during the day as you need to, and especially right before you go to bed. And also make that positive statement that we all shift happily, and don't do it through clenched teeth. We all shift happily, it's like, no, we all shift happily. We're in the process of changes in the world that are so amazing and yet are providing so much extra stress. We have so many just physical changes happening in our atmosphere, in our sun spikes, in the Schumann, these are like 11,000 year cycles that this planet goes through every 11,000, 12,000 years. It's going to happen. It's nothing you can do about it. So you're here for the ride, right? We're here for the ride. So we try to make that ride as smooth as possible, and the breathing will help. I guarantee it will help. So think about those things coming up. Remember what's yours and what's not yours. It's super important. And then let's go into the end of this calendar year with the idea that we're going to keep track of those things that are no longer serving us. And we will go through a process of doing that. And it's not goal setting. I want you to think more in terms of visioning what you wish, not setting a goal, not putting an end result in. We really want to know right now, we need to get in tune with the universe. We need to get into the flow of what's coming and going and coming and going, and not try to set finite planning for a specific end result. Vision, think about what it is in general that we really want to bring into our lives, not a specific goal. Because with what's going on now, I think that's a ridiculous thing to do. We're just going to set ourselves up for more stress. So let those things go. And, that's a separate issue. Living our daily lives is a third dimensional issue, and we're going to try to get past those. So you still have to get things done, but breathe, and let's try to make that shift into the next set of dimensional thinking and standards for 2026. So thank you. We all shift happily. We are all shifting happily. and let those things go that do not serve you. And we'll see you next time.